What's up, YouTube? This is Frank, and I'm going to talk to you about my 40-gallon fish tank. It's a 40-gallon reef tank, 5 fish, 2 clowns, a yellow wrasse, a sleeper goby that is hiding right now, and a Niger trigger. And yep, I have a Niger trigger in a reef tank. Honestly, he's a great fish to have in a reef tank. I think he's probably the only reef safe trigger that you can have in a reef tank. But I also think there's another one called the pink-tailed trigger, but they didn't have them at my store. And the Niger trigger was pretty cheap, 20 bucks. So I've been hearing that people say that the Niger trigger is not good for a reef tank. He'll pick at your corals, he'll eat your shrimp, snails, and crabs, and rearrange your rocks. But honestly, I have only had him for 2 days, but I haven't seen him do anything. All he does is chill and swim in the back. He'll come out sometimes, but I put a piece of seaweed out, and he's picking at it. And he's an awesome fish, neat looking, beautiful colors, and he's a great trigger. Honestly, I don't know what else to say about him. I mean, when you go to the store and if you do want to do a trigger, it's up to you in a reef tank. I mean, if you want to take the risk, add him. I mean, it's not what people think. It's the fish personality. And for some reason, I don't know why the internet tells you what to do. I mean, it's your tank. Do whatever you want. If you want to have a yellow tang in a 20-gallon fish tank, go ahead, do it. If you want to have a shark in a 50-gallon, go ahead and do it. Honestly, it's up to you. Do whatever you want. Don't listen to other people. But he hasn't done anything to my corals, hasn't moved any rocks, everything's doing great. I've only had the light on for maybe 30 minutes, that's why the corals are down a little bit. But he really doesn't do anything, all he does is swim, so. Oh, and also that I heard he has to be at least in a 55-gallon fish tank or more, but I mean, when I bought him at the pet store, he was only in a 10-gallon fish tank. I mean, when you go to the store, they have these little tiny tanks, and I mean, who knows how long they've been in there, but they've probably gotten used to it for a while, so I mean, he's probably happy right now. I mean, from a 10-gallon to a 40-gallon, I'll be up for that. But his temperament is pretty mild. He doesn't really do anything. I've only seen him once just take a little nip at the yellow wrasse, but he's pretty fast, got away from it, but he hasn't really done anything else. And I think that's it pretty much on the triggers. So if you guys have any other information, let me know. Let me see what you think, and let me know.